Hello guys, what is up? It's your boy Spooky Noodles. I am back with another book mail video. I didn't realize this mail was gonna get here this quick, so I thought I'd do this really quickly. We got 5 books here. Four of them are fictional. One is a modern murder encyclopedia. So yeah, but let's get into this, shall we? First book we have here is The Twilight Zone. Now, it says it's by Rod Serling, but it's adapted by Walter B. Gibson. And these are books, I think they're based on episodes of The Twilight Zone. And there's one in here that I really want to read called The Ghost Train. And if you know me, I love trains, I should say. And you'll see another book on here is a similar thing that has to do with trains. But this is a Twilight Zone themed book. It's 26 unforgettable explorations into the realm of the supernatural, and I'm very excited to give it a read. I love the Twilight Zone. It's one of my favorite. It is my favorite show of all time. Nothing compares. The Twilight Zone's amazing. I love it. And excuse me if I keep looking up. I have to make sure this is paused. Okay, it's paused. I'm watching a movie called Burning, or The Burning. It's going well. It's a slasher, old school slasher, so it's really fun. But anyways, this is The Twilight Zone by Rod Serling, or adapted by Walter B. Gibson. And I love The Twilight Zone, so I figured I'd love this book. So, all right, next we have Like Death by Tim Wagner. Now let me read the synopsis for you. Hoping to regain a sense of normal life, Scott Raymond follows his estranged wife and son to Ash Creek, Ohio, under the pretense of writing a new book about a missing 6-year-old girl. There he encounters a young woman who shares the missing girl's name. She leads Scott into a world of psychotropic spiders, shark-toothed teenagers, and the expression of nearly every dark desire. The fear and fascination lay equal claim as the fantasies of the realm bleed into Scott's daily life before the nightmare that bloodied his childhood will reach out to ensnare his own son. Yeah, that sounds amazing. And it comes in at a whopping 335 pages. So, yeah. Looking forward to that one. Alright, next, we have a book I already read before. It's The Darkness at the Edge of Town. I wanted a copy to reread it one day. I really like this book. It's probably my favorite Brian Keane book. I haven't read a lot of Brian Keane, but this is definitely in the top of my Brian Keane books that I've read. The Darkness at the Edge of Town is fantastic. If you haven't read it, go check out my review. I think I have a review on it on my channel, so go check it out. Yeah, I'm not going to read back because I have a review already on my channel. So, it's basically about a town that there's like this darkness that clouds the town and you can't see past its barriers. And if you go into the darkness, you don't come back. And it's a really good book. I really liked it. Next, we have Train Thoughts by J. Sigler. Train Thoughts. When the person you love most in the world dies, it stays with you for the rest of your life. When that person is brutally murdered with no explanation, it fundamentally changes who you are at your core. The loneliness, confusion, the anger fuel your nightmares and consume your being. With nothing else to lose, how far would you descend into the twisted pit of madness and despair to uncover the truth? This one comes in at 229 pages, but as you can see, it's very spaced out. So this is going to be a very quick read. I'm thinking, oh, it also comes with stickers and a bookmark. I did not know that. That's pretty cool. Look at this sticker. And look at this bookmark. Pretty cool stuff. And it's signed. I did not know this. Brandon. Well, it's signed to Brandon. Thank you for taking the time to read my book. The power of your mind is used to train your thoughts. J. Sigler. Pretty cool stuff. And then last but definitely not least, we have the Encyclopedia of Modern Murder. Now, this is Modern Murder when it was, written, obviously. This is an older book. I don't know when this came out. This is a chilling survey of the world's most remarkable cases. This is by Colin Wilson and Donald Seaman. I understand that name is a little funny. This was written in 1988. So obviously there's been much more that's happened since then. But just to give you a... It looks like someone highlighted all the woman murderers in here, which is kind of interesting. So someone really wanted to know how many women murdered. And, you know, compared to the men here, it's kind of, you know, I mean, there's a few women in here. Like Mary Bell, I know who that is. So yeah. But this is Modern Murder. I'll read the back for you guys. The Encyclopedia of Modern Murder contains gripping case studies of murderers, terrorist organizations, and the violent crimes that have filled newspaper headlines around the world. Author Colin Wilson and Donald Seaman traced the shocking increase of motiveless, random acts of violence, while presenting hair-raising accounts of senseless homicides and the criminal minds behind them. The Encyclopedia of Modern Murder is a riveting analysis of the dark side of today's world. And that is it. So if I'm going to be honest with you, I did not know Train Thoughts was signed, but that's really interesting. I love trains. Trains are like my favorite things ever. I love trains. But I'm going to say the Twilight Zone is probably the coolest book in here. The Twilight Zone is one of my favorite books or shows of all time, and I cannot wait to read this eventually. I have another book that's a Twilight Zone themed, and I need to read that one eventually. But overall, I love the Twilight Zone. It's my favorite show of all time. I just got a Twilight Zone hat. Twilight Zone is really important to me. I love that show, and I have to read stuff that has to do with it. So yeah. But anyways, that's my book mail. I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you have a spooky night. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out, guys.